And it was 2007, and it was the height of the terrorist attacks across Afghanistan. The Taliban had regrouped, and I wanted to go to Afghanistan to film the story. And my parents completely flipped out. They freaked out, and they said, "You are not leaving Delhi. You stay right there." And my mum and dad jumped on a plane, turned up in Delhi, and I said, "Well, I'm going," and they came with me. So that was the
Wow.
first time my mother had returned in 20 something years to the country, after not seeing her family. And my father became, they realized very quickly that no one had sent me, no network had sent me. It was me, sort of with this camera. So my father became my producer, my fixer, my security, my translator. He became everything, in this 3 week trip that we did to Afghanistan. And that became my big break. When I went back to Australia, I said, "Hey, I just spent my holidays in Kabul and India." And they freaked out. They were like, "Oh my God, there was no insurance. You went into a war zone. No one commissioned this. We don't want these stories." And I said, "Well, I have these tapes. You should look through them." And they looked through the India piece, and they loved the piece. And they said, "Okay, we're going to run this." And they looked through the Afghan material, and they said it was extraordinary. And we produced the piece together, half-an-hour documentaries for both. And it was the highest rating show of the year. And they sold it on. They said to me, "We're not giving you a penny for this." And I said, "Sure, don't worry about it. I just want my material on air." And they sold it on, and it was sort of sold internationally. And they gave me a third of the on sales, which I used then to travel to other parts until they properly hired me, and I became part of the furniture.